Where are we at? Let's make that volume nice. And there we go. Hello gang, how's it going? How's your Wednesday? I hope you are doing great. And I just realised I've run out of water. I've only got like a smidge of water left. Hopefully we'll get through this. Although I do have a non-alcoholic beer in the fridge. So hopefully we'll be fine for today's session. And again, we are doing Selection Tracklist version 4. A big shout out to Hexpolation and Crazy Kitty. Oh, it's awesome you guys are joining back in from Norway, right? Yeah. Hopefully I keep that glass full. It's awesome having you guys here on a weekly. It's like we've got our little family going on here. I'm trying to teach how to do code or how to... I'm trying to figure out how to do code myself, and you're trying to learn and be entertained at the same sort of time. So let's try and do that. It's all about trying. If you have any specific questions, of course, do put them into the channel. But let's get into it. Let's press that one. Yeah. Okay. So I was literally on a call to one of the founders of Selection just before this call, thus me being a little bit late today. We're going on about the tracklist site. We're going on about the plans for episode 500 and the entirety of the things. It's about to get real busy. For context, I do this tracklist site, Selection Tracklist. Oh, let me try again. Selection Tracklist website out of the love of my own heart. I do it for free at my own dime because I enjoy the music. I enjoy the community. And let's just turn that down. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's a pleasure to have a platform to play with so many people's eyes on it each and every month. We get about 11,000 visitors a month on this site, and it helps people discover their music. If they like it on Apple Music or SoundCloud, they can listen to the entire 2-hour show. And if they like a particular song which has been played on there, they can go and support the artist by downloading or buying their music on the various different platforms that on the internet. Digitally. So that's where we're doing this site. We are connecting people who are listening to a long form audio to get hold of that music which they really enjoy. Just like how you're probably listening to this stream and hearing some music in the background, I have the now playing up there in the top corner. It should be Osoku playing right now. I need to turn the volume up a little. Yeah, there we go. And it's all about that chill vibe as well. So, as some of you already know, I've got a new version of the site which I wanted to design up because we got episode 500. So let me just open up what we're trying to aim for. to of course show. This is the design from Dorian, who out of again his own dime, his own pocket and time, has decided to dedicate his time to make this site, to design it up. And I think it looks beautiful. We have a recent news section, which is getting some, like the team really enjoy that. And of course, we have the current feel of all the episodes. And I spend these 2 hours each and every week with you guys working on the site. So let's continue on through this. And I'm so unprepared. I literally had to click, I clicked stream, and I was still setting up this camera. That's how unprepared we are. And I've forgotten where we are with the project. Let's see. Do I still have... Yeah, I'm going to have to close this one down because that's going to definitely eat up a lot of resource. Actually, no, I need to get that up. Let's beat it up again. Big hello to Reds16. Good evening to you. And... Oh, what are you saying, explanation? Unprepared, you mean fun prepared? Oh yeah, these streams definitely go down a very weird path when I get distracted. So definitely expect that. You hear that? That's me pouring out the water right now. The glass. This is all I have for this stream because I literally did not prepare. Oh, this is going to be a dumpster fire. This is going to be so trash. Right. I can close down WhatsApp because I don't want it popping up over here. I did have a to-do. Let's have a look. Make that a bit bigger for you guys. I would have to filter it, and I don't want to leave the stream at the moment for the water. We'll figure it out. Bottoms up to 2 hours of just this water. Let's go. Oh yeah. If you're on this stream and you've ever listened to Selection, do check out the Discord. It'll be linked on the latest show. The community is really good in there, and we have this radio station inside the Discord where everybody gets a chance to queue up their music, which it's for now for the last couple of days it's been going 24/7. People have been queuing up. I can't play any of that music on the stream because copyright infringements and stuff, but there's some really great music over there if you want to switch over to that too. And today, what shall we work on? I've forgotten what we did last week. So I was doing a little bit of this donation page. We also did a little bit of the track link pages. This page definitely needs some attention. Look at that. That's looking really trash right now. And the homepage, of course, it needs making a bit more. So, shall we hit up the episodes page today? Yeah. It's not my. I am Discord. Let's pop that into the chat. So https discord.gg selection. I am an admin on this Discord as well. Peeking like a racehorse. Hee, nice. Distractions never. Awesome. It's nice to have you guys here. So let's go in. We want to make some changes on this. I'm gonna pop that over there and pop this over here so it stays up on page for you guys. And in our source episodes, we have this. So. Hello world. Let's make it a div or strong. Yay! Auto updates for the win. Okay, so I do have a design for this already, and I did have it coded up one time, so I'm not going to try and bother doing it off the top of my head. I just had this open, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So it's got to look a little bit like this. Whoop. So we have a component here which looks like it's a episode row, And then I want to be able to reuse this. So this will be like all the episodes, and we feed it the episodes in. And I want to ignore this for a moment. Let's concentrate on this. So let's do that. Did I even bring it across? Oh, it looks like I've already done it. Have I already done it? Kind of. I don't trust that. I probably did do it at one point. I want to, first of all, I want to make it the same like width as this here. So I'm going to go over to another part of my templates, which is the site footer. And I think it's just like kind of steal this wrapper. So let's do that. We div, make that possible, bring this down, and in the class here. So we have our outer class, and it'll do that. Sweet. Let's grab this div, and of course we need to close that. Make it look pretty. So this will make full width, and then when it's at this size, we want it 10 out of 12 columns, which makes it this nice, like 10 out of 12, because that's a column there. You can see. And then I think it's got this padding, which kind of makes it nice. So let's inspect that and see how that padding works. You can see that the green is where the padding sits out. So cool. And I want to feed in each one of these episode nodes to its own component to build up that. So I'm thinking maybe episode row.view. Oh, also Explanation and Crazy Kitty. How have you been getting on this week? It's been like, I don't know, what, 7 days since we last spoke. I'm pretty sure you've been coding your own stuff away as well. Of course, I got to check in with my gang. This should, we want it to episode title. Let's go with that. We want a JavaScript, and let's put props. It's going to be a type of object, and the default is going to be a empty object like that. So I should be able to, on this page, be able to import that episode row. So JavaScript, bring that in. Import. Let's try that again. Episode row from, I've forgotten. Components. Episode row. Let's give that a try. Components and then episode row. Let's have a look, see. Been tinkering around with PowerShell mostly at work, and a little bit studying as per usual. Fell back off the WoW wagon for a few sessions on Destiny 2. Trying to balance it all out. Destiny 2, I think I played that once, or it's on my Stadia. And no, I've not played it yet. It's on my Stadia, but I've not played it. I probably should give it a go. You slowed down on your course on web dev, sitting into some changes. It's been going on for a week now. All right, could be expected. That's good. Sometimes if you're not feeling it, just take a little bit of a break and get refreshed, and you'll be back on it in no time. You don't always have to be firing on all cylinders. Yeah, it's good to hear that you're doing all right. Yeah, go you guys. Have you done your dishes? last week is I had to go and do the dishes. I just noticed on this episode page we have this episode's index, which shouldn't be in this. This is some leftover legacy. If we go over to this, it's a null page. What this episode's index actually stands for is this on our Hugo instance. So we want to filter that out in our GraphQL. So episode not equals null. Let's see that. No, I've definitely maybe exists is true. Yeah, that got it. That got it. You see it's gone now? Cool. And we've got a limit of 50. We'll do the pagination thing as well, which we learned a week or so ago. I'm excited for that. But I digress. We have each episode and we have a link to it. But I want to get rid of the link and then insert the episode row like this. I probably could actually get away with doing it like this and pass in the episode as a binded attribute like that. I've not used PowerShell. That's the Windows like bash scripting, isn't it? So to automate some scripts in Windows, because I've got a friend who does IT support, and he does a few PowerShell scripts. Apparently it's quite powerful. And I've broken it. Great. Episode node. Let's try that. There we go. We fixed it. So I wanted to, we had to pass in the episode as it is, and it was the node which we wanted to print out. Anyway, but it's available on other platforms as well. In full-fledged language as well. We do a lot of fun things with it. It's not really coming to exposure of what I've been working on, unfortunately. Most of my stuff, when I'm setting up a new machine, let's go onto github.com, I guess. github.com/KyleWellesby./dot and I've not run this for a while. This is a broken build, but this is like a setup script for getting my Mac up to date. So if I go out and buy a brand new Mac, I would run this script by cloning it and then running install.sh, which is this script here. And it's a command I can throw in a few other commands like don't install app store things or any other things. And inside of this, it's going to set up my machine. So it's going to give my computer a name and like copy these files from a repository and install these programs like Node and RBM, which I need to change, and GPG keys and Ruby, and then it'll go in and install applications like 1Password, Google Chrome, Grammarly because I can't type, and Telegram to communicate with people. It's got to install this, and I can just run this one command and go and get a coffee, and I can come back about 20 minutes later and my machine is all up to date. I think this saves me a lot of manual time. Dot files. So how like each one of these is a constant. So you can see in npm modules, it's got to say, hey, each one of these go and do something. And I think if I remember, it sets those constants and then goes over to lib, and you can see the npm, and it's going to go npm install global, pick up what they are, and they'll be separated nicely. Or remember seeing those Google Chrome brew cask install all those programs, and it'll just go and do that. But I need to update it because I've not run it for a couple of years, because I've not rebuilt my machine for a couple of years. Very, very handy. So I think this is in the right order. I got to tell you guys, I found a bug in Gridsome. Yes, I did. The bug I found, github.com. Can't type github.com/gridsome/grid. I had to put out a pull request for it. The bug I have is some of my dates in the data which I have are not strictly ISO standard, and Gridsome's like it would reject the date if I import it, but I know that it can import it and understand what the date format is. So you can see this 2011 February 25th. And this space instead of a T, which is the ISO standard. And I think that has to be a Z for ISO standard. So I wanted to understand this particular standard, which is a database standard. So I taken their code. Of course, I had to change the constant because it didn't make sense to supported date formats. And just pop on the end the formats which I wanted, and it's sitting there waiting to be approved because that's open source software. But also, I found a workaround which definitely helps me for not having to go through 20,000 files and change the date format. I can change it when it actually reads the date format in. So it's kind of like a niche issue, which only affects maybe just me, but it could affect someone else, so I made a PR for it. So I wanted to share that. Hey! And to make sure that's actually working, I think I can do sort on here, and I can say by date, and enough it will change. But if I change the order by ascending, it'll sort by ascending date. And I need to put into here our date, and now I can episode date. There's our date format, 2020 to 2011. It'll make that back to descending. Brilliant. But I do and don't want the date in there. A bug, you say? Corner issues are interesting to think with. Yeah, it's good. It's good if you find a bug and you're able to fix it on open source software. Then yeah, it's a great thing to do. And as long as it's a genuine bug and not just a crazy enhancement. I didn't want to go too crazy with this change. Like, yeah, you could debate this particular change. Like, changing the constant is not required, but the naming just felt a bit wrong. And I did want abilities to say, hey, Gridsome, these are the supported formats, and add this format in. But I realized looking at the code that this constant is used in a couple places, and I couldn't reliably configure it in a couple different spaces. So I had to go one level deeper. But at some point, the author of the project said, we're only going to support these these dates, and not these ones. Or they just probably missed them out. So hopefully we have a discussion about it, or it just sits there forever and never gets committed. I don't know. Gridsome, I love it, but I'm also a little bit concerned that it gets some work. It's like it's got committed yesterday, these things, but it's not as big as a community as, let's say, Gatsby JS. This probably has a bigger community. It's built on React, and I can't bring myself to want to do that just yet. I might be forced to if the data gets a bit gnarly, but I want to still have fun. Okay. So now I want the date, the title, the description, maybe definitely the artwork. So let's bring those on through. Let's ask for those. We got the artwork. Now I can go and say episode artwork and nothing. Oh, I've forgotten how to do the artwork. I'm gonna have to look at the actual template episode. Ah, yes. Nope, that's not it. Try again, Cal. No, it's just the artwork and the artwork there. You have the hero. Episode hero. Should be able to just do that. Maybe. No, that's not the right one. Artwork header. I think this artwork header is a bit too... Yeah, it's a bit too much. We don't want that for that. We want just the artwork. So if I ask for it, artwork, and then pass in... How is it done? Is it path? Yeah, it wants path. Path is episode artwork there. Close that off. And of course we need to import it from components. Let's try that. Components. Yeah, muscle memory, you see? Artwork. Components. Boop. And artwork. You guys hear okay? Is the microphone and music okay? Volume's alright? Or shall we have a bit more music? Oh, that looks amazing already. Eee. Volume is good. Thanks Hex. Nice. Yeah, I've got it in the background here. It's low, so it doesn't get picked up by the mic. But it's quite nice and calm to listen to, a bit of chill while we're doing this. I think I want the pad Y4. Is that the top and bottom? Ooh, I don't know. Spacing. Let's have a look. Actually, that's about the right spacing. We just want the artwork to be much bigger. So let's try size. Pick a number. 28. Let's make that 100%. We want one bigger. Let's go for 32. 36. You know what? I think that's on the money. Yeah, that's on the money right there. I like that. No problem. If you got things to do, crazy kitty, you got things to do. Like, I'm trying to do something here as well. If you didn't notice. Let's put this around a header of 4. Because these will be headers of content. And actually, I want to yeah, article. Let's do that. Oh. Article. And I want to style this out. So font bold. Ooh, okay. I realize what I need to do. I need to put this in a div like this. And flex box that. So flex, that's going to say that, and then flex items center. Yeah. And class margin right 2. Or let's go padding right. No, padding left. Go for the margin. I want a little bit more than that. Yeah, that's good. And I want to make that text large. That's looking decent. That's about, yeah, that's about right. We also want a div here, which will be the episode date. But we might want to do formatted date there and do a computation. So down here, computed, formatted date, and we want to translate this date from the ISO standard into something which looks like that, August 10th, 2019, for example. So return, for now, episode date. But I'll need to import some date management tool into my project. And I'm going to choose day.js. Yarn add day.js. I'm glad you find my streams chill. Day.js doc. So with day.js, we'll be able to insert our date and format it in a way which we want. So I can close this down. Can I? Yeah. Import day.js from day.js. I should be able to wrap this. Day.js. Doop, doop. Format. It was the month and then the day, because it's American. It's the American format. Actually, I probably don't even need to use that. I think there's a built-in formatter. Let's have a little look. See, I want to look at how I did it on. I've done it before. But I thought it'd be fun to just redo it. Oh, come on. Try again. Components, episodes, rack list. Nope. Track row. Nope. It's probably not that. Ah. Here. Formatted date. How did I do it? Ah. I probably don't even need day.js. Let's give that a try. Oh yeah, need to boop. See, that's not terrible. Right, let's go and uninstall that actually. Yarn remove day.js. Who needs that if you can just use it standard? Remove. If you don't need it, don't need it. So let me just talk through what we just did then. So in our latest standard, we have this international date format in JavaScript, and it came in. Let's make this bigger. It started getting support from Internet Explorer 11, so it's across board with a lot of things, and with it we can say which locale which we are, or one which we want to use is United States date, and then we can ask for the style. Let's have a look. Style. It's not supported on Internet Explorer, but who uses Internet Explorer these days? This site will probably not be very supported. There's a few different styles which can be done, like the full, medium, long, or short. And in this case, we've chosen long. And then we just pass in the date, which I don't even think we need to parse. Let's have a look, see what happens if we don't parse it. Pop that back over there. Boop. It blew up. So we do need to parse it. It needs to be an actual date object. So when you run date.parse, it takes the string, which is what we've passed in here, and converts it into a JavaScript date object, which can perform lots of options on it, operations. And that's close enough. It's not the shortened version. So we see what short looks like. Boop. Or full. Boop. They all say Saturday every single day. What was there another one? Oh, there's medium. Let's have a quick look at what medium looks like. Boop. That's exactly what we wanted to be in this instance. Yeah. Winning. And this part always concerns me is the content. Because we have an extract in a way. And I don't know whether Gridsome supports it. Create pages with Vue components in Markdown, perfect for building documents. Files. Oh, okay. Am I already doing that? Let's have a look. In the config, I have this file system source, but I might need to pass it through this front matter. That's got to break everything, I'm pretty sure. Oh no. My mind's just gone boom. I'm gonna have a little look, see in our simple query. Here we go. Do I have an old one? History? Let's just pick a random one. Use. I want to see the docs. Episode should have. Oh, it does have excerpt. Oh, it. Does it? Yes! I didn't even have to do anything. Oh, that scared me then. Lumjacker, welcome. Thanks for the follow. That noise genuinely scared me. How's it going? Cool. Okay, no more panic. No, I don't need to panic no more. I can just pass in. I forgot what it was now. These two. Well, just need this excerpt. Boop, like that. Pass that through, and then I can go episode excerpt, and Pop one over here. Close off all to the right. Go on. Do the thing. Didn't do the thing. Didn't do it. Upset Kyle now. There it is. Did I spell it wrong? I guess I just have to kind of like refresh the page. Am I a web developer? Yes, I think so. I hope I am. Why do you ask, Lumpjacker? Oh, right. With this excerpt, I just realized. Let's go to this selection all day, and I want to show you why my mind's just gone explosion with that. So, episode selection all day. What happens is I want to just... Oh, come on. All the way down the bottom. To select this, which is done. And you see there's more. I wanted to stop there. But it's not. It's going and some. So I need to find out why. Gridsome X I can't spell it first time. X more. There must be something about it. Split. Quick search. Gimage. Oh, come on. Let's find... You understand what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to just make it stop at that point. It should be able to handle that. And there's probably some crazy configuration I need to do on Gridsome to make it do that. Markdown. Working with data, local files, markdown. Process. Ah, here we go. When used with plugins like this from as a process before being passed to Vue mark, this because of this, it's important to modify any front matter data in Gridsome through to the server API shown above. That's not helping. Let's try something else. If there's any markdown. How about this one? Yeah, I'm stuck on it because you can see this data. It's pulling through, and I want it to stop there. But it's continuing on. See, it should stop at to bring in a new decade. Stop, because I want it to read up until that more tag and then stop. But it's continuing on reading the markdown and going up to a certain length, which it should not. Because I'm using this transformer remark. This might help us getting close. Using grey matter. I can define it. I'm pretty sure. So if I go into config, we're on our episode. Where do I configure it? I guess it's in remark? How do you do this remark plugin? Transformers. Let's go for that. Transformers. Pass in an object. I need to boop that and remark. And there is an option. Got plugins and a grey matter. And no grey matter will allow excerpt like that. If we go over to this, it should can I configure it? Oh, except separator. Yay! Nice. The separator is in our code. Let's go over to a piece of content. Exactly this string. It needs to find this and separate it. Or stop. So you can see in this example, excerpt separator, if we see bang end, this is going to be excerpt. You can see here. This might work on my blog. The content entirety will be all of that. So save that, restart the server, and this page, once the server is restarted, should not include jump to Joe K's sets, Shasha Marie's set, and Budgie set. Well, it worked. It worked a little bit. Do you see the new problem now? The new problem being that we need to repause it because it doesn't understand as HTML anymore. Okay. Remark option. I did a fix for this in Nuxt. I've forgotten it though. Let's have a look. See. GitHub.com / no. Oh, let's do Nuxt content. GitHub. Pull request closed. Find one by me. Assignee Kyle. Oh. Oh, it's maybe author. I did it. Here it is. Support Markdown in excerpt. That got merged into Nuxt. I'm just going to relearn myself how I did it. How I did it. This is content, the documentation. Don't worry about documentation. This is an example for testing. This is what I've enabled. Oh, I need to reparse a body. Can I make a custom transformer around that? What happens if I disable the excerpt? Maybe that goes through a different path. I'm not too sure. I'm also going to see if Gridsome has any over there. I suspect it's going excerpt. Did you mean expect? Oh, it's accept. Oh gosh, let's go in the code. It's probably sometimes a bit easier. This repository. Packages Vue remark. I'm not too sure I'm using Vue remark. Ooh, here we go. That changelog. I'm gonna look at that in a second. Remark to generate automatically. Excerpt automatically. Can't find that page. It's okay, fine. Don't you just hate it when you go into GitHub and the actual issue number is, or the link is broken? Okay, let's have a look. See. Popular excerpt with text. Okay, let's have a quick look. See at. So they're doing this work on it. And the arguments, they got a length, maximum length to accept. Oh, it's not even remark. It's going Node to HTML, then get the HTML, and then sanitize the HTML up to a certain length. So it's already converted that whole node to HTML. That's not anywhere near which I'm wanting. But I do want to find out in Gridsome how Node to HTML works, or whether this might be, give some hints. Headings, Tanner read. Okay. Oh, there it is. Cache key HTML. Node to autumn ATS. I've come across that before. Need stringify it. Oh, I don't really want to refresh the page. No. This means more work and putting out bug fixes or feature requests to Gridsome to make it work. It's partially working, but not fully working. Can I view Markdown? Yeah. Yeah. I'm just quickly looking to see if there's a decent plugin which will convert 4 years ago now. Okay, so JavaScript mark down to HTML. It does help create collections. Yeah, if I put in a fair few bug fixes, then yeah, it'll definitely do that. But for me to get this project done in a reasonable amount of time, I can't be waiting for all these bugs to be fixed. I come across slowdown, but I usually use Remark JS. And is it Remark? No, it's not that one. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Unified. It's like you can pass it through a whole series of kind of like take from a content. It'll then decipher what that content is, and then you can translate it into other things. I can use this. I don't want to. I can do it, but I don't want to. I want to find a very quick and easy way about it. Let's see if there's packages. Vue Remark. This Vue Remark is... Can I use it in page? Like... Content like that? Without setting it up as a chunk like that. Just like in your HTML page, you go, here you go, here's some markdown. Now make it HTML, please, thank you. Let's see in here, plugins. Oh. Not exactly what I'm... It's close, but I think it might be full on game breaking. I'm almost going, because it's already got front matter in. So why does what is this remark? Creates pages print in Markdown. Oh, so you can inside of the Markdown you can do this. I don't want that. And I'll probably still fall foul of the same issue. I just thought of something. If I bring back all the content, so like this, we have this more. So I could do it very dirtily. Excerpt like this. I think I found it now. Return this content split at more. And now I can pop that into play. and broken. It's broken. Oh, this episode.content. And we want the very first from that. You can see it's trying to print out HTML. That's fine. We can do span v-html and pass in the excerpt like this. Let's close off like that. Win! Yes! We got there. Oh, hello, ask and you shall follow. Welcome back. Are you gonna ask and you shall know? What, are you gonna ask something? Or what can I ask you? And you went no. What have you had? What have you eaten today? There you go. I need to know what you've eaten. I would like to ask you something in a bit. Ooh, this gets spicy. What? Oh, well, you not had lunch yet or breakfast? It's 7 p.m. over here in the United Kingdom. I had leftovers from last night. I made Thai basil, like a Thai cow, like that. No, let's try that again. Thai basil. Like this. This is what I kind of made yesterday. It doesn't look exactly like that. But it was delicious. And morning glory with garlic. Something along the lines. Can I just make a... Yeah, something like this as well. I made that as well with it. It was delicious. So I had leftovers of that today. And tonight, I'm gonna have Rudy's Pizza after this stream. Local place in Manchester. Let's see. Can we see some of their pizzas? Pizzas Bake at Home, for example. I'll get myself one of these bad boys. How delicious does that look? Like, this pizza is the best pizza outside of Italy. I've been to Florence in Italy, and I had the most delicious pizza over there. And I had this, and I was like, I am back in Italy. Absolutely mouth-watering. And it's cheap as well. £6.90. What's that in... it's £6.90 great pounds in two. That's like $9.56 or €7.88. Less than €8. Bloody delicious. Bloody delicious. Yeah, I'm well looking forward to this. So I'm going to order that after this stream. I'm well chuffed I managed to fix this. Cool. That took us down a little bit of a rabbit hole for a moment. Where's our design gone? Hello? Hello? Design, where have you gone? There you is. Hi, welcome back, Design. We want some spacing between these. And I don't mind this one being a bit bigger. Let's see. There isn't a design for that being a bit too big. I hope it's all right. It's broken on a few different lines. So how are we gonna do that? The title can push its element above it and below it. So my it's outside margin, and we want to go by 2. Boop. That's all right. I like that. Could I ask you a question? I hope you're able to help me with with my little journey to web dev. Little tiny journey. It all starts off with a simple page starting off with HTML. Doc type. I think it starts with a bang. HTML. There you go. Start off the journey. You can write title, and it will be ask, and you shall know. And now that's the very starting of your journey. But I'm pretty sure you want something a bit more sophisticated than that. Yeah. Where are you getting stuck with? Oh, I love some of this older artwork. It's beautiful. I want this whole element to be clickable as well. Unfortunately, it's a bit more sophisticated than that, but not too sophisticated, I think. Yeah, shoot it. It needs to be a G link instead. And the G link will be to the episode path, like that. So now clicking this, boop, instantly navigates us to these pages. Boop. Your game set done with this. That looks great as it is. I just need to go over to our previous project, which I had open here. And I kept a readme, and I got this episode page, whoop, like this, which I want to navigate to. Hang on a second, I need to close down all of these tabs because I want it clean. Let's have a look, see, what did we do? Dorian nicely designed up these pages. So this is the episode page. We've already done this. It's a full extent. Was there any other in? No, I've only got the home page. Unless in the email that he sent through a few more designs. When was this dated? Yeah, the only thing I've got to go by is this. But I like this page to retain white, and also I want to be able to pass in a dark switch. There we go. Let's add in pagination to this page. So we've done this before. We did it last week, and I should be able to kind of copy what we did because I can never remember off the top of my head. First of all, let's clean this code up, which is a GraphQL query. That looks much cleaner. I'm going to clean up some more, break these down onto newer lines. There we go, that's looking much better. And instead of using the limit, I'm going to use the per page. Whoop, like that. And we need to pass in a page. So we'll pass in that, like that. And we need to accept that context. So page is going to be an integer. Oh! Ha! Oh! Remember, you might have remembered, guys, late last week, we were working on all tracks played. And when I brought in all the data, we'd have a page 1, 2, 3. You can see it in my history there. That's all good for this page. But where it falls over is if we go over to our episodes, and for example, we get to page 7. It's episode 7. It's not page 7. So we need to kind of change this so it goes pages or page 7 like that. Oh gosh, Gridsome, you're going to definitely be the death of me, or whichever framework I finally end up choosing. Page path. So ask and you shall follow. Ask and you shall know is asking, could I post a link to an image URL that will make my explanation shorter and simple? Yeah, go for it. As long as you're not trying to get like free advertisement or anything like that. I do like to try and help people on their code as well. Gridsome.js. Pagination path. Oh, I still got some water. Yay. Pagination looks like it's... Let's see. Can I change? Last week we had to dig in deeper into this pager on Gridsome itself because it wasn't well documented, and I want to find out if I can say, hey, use a different path. That'd definitely really help. It looks like it's somewhere around this app components pager. Current page path. Let's have a look. See, can I go to that? Suffix. Is that configurable? No. Create page path. Current path. Strip. No, it's not going to be configurable easily enough. Let's see what ask and you shall follow is wanting help on. My goal is to be able to click and create another entry button and add 2 more input fields from a price and duration, and then I'll be able to submit an array and loop through it in my Express Node.js. Okay, cool. How you can do this, it's definitely doable. In your Node, in your Express. Here's how you can do it in your HTML side. So I've opened up a new page and we have a form. Let's make this. This might point you in a correct kind of direction. So you have a couple input fields. So we have input, which is a type of text, and it's going to be name, email, and you can see I put on a brackets at the end there, and that means that I'm going to be passing through a few of them, and I can spam a few of those, and when I submit, that will send it as a array of those. I can also, I think, populate those with indexes, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and that get passed through. Or if you're doing it solely in JavaScript, you'd have to loop through each one of the elements in there and build up a JavaScript script object to send, which will be form data emails, and that would be an array. Something like that. So yeah, I think HTML array input. Yeah. Whenever you do brackets, it will automatically set it as an array to pop in. And if you submit the format as is, it should understand, oh, you wanted all of these elements. Yeah, no problem. That's how I do it in Ruby on Rails. And then if you've got data which is already populated in them, I think you can get away with putting in the index positions. And I think it works like that as well. Something along those lines. Without digging too deeper into your code and how you're submitting and reading it. Yeah, do. If I'm not on stream, just go to the Twitter at the top of the page, and I'd love to see how it goes. Put me a tweet, and we'll see. Back with my pagination issue. Oh gosh. Don't know how I'm going to do this. How about I see if it actually figures it out magically. 2 per page. Open the sidebar. Where's our pager? Of course we want to import that. Yes, please. Chill. Grab this bad boy. Oh, that broke everything. Do I need to get... Yeah, I need the page info. What else do we need? Oh, we need to set the directive to paginate as well. Right. You should be there. There should be a pagination there. Ah ha ha! I keep getting caught out by this one. Is the component. I need to bring it into the page, otherwise it won't understand it. There it is. Now, it does the pagination. If it refreshes page... Oh, let's go over to... let's make it 1 page per, and it'll really amplify the issue which I'm going to face. The next page, Ha! Exactly. Exactly the problem which I'm facing. Oh gosh. Let's look at the code. That is exactly what's done. So this is page number 6. And then when you go to page number 7, it goes to episode 7. I want to go to page 7. Strip page param. What's this strip page param? Let's have a look see. That's, oh gosh, helpers. And it's boop boop. Some crazy regex going on there. Oh, path prefix. Let's have a look at this. Sitemap. Oh, it's going to be the entirety of the site prefix, isn't it? Is it? Public. That looks about right there. Oh, I knew I'd run into this issue. It's not going to be an easy one to patch around. Let's continue digging. It's going to be in the app build. Oh. Get some app components. Oh, hang on a second. Pages. It's 404. Components. Page. Let's have a look. See if there's anything which is going to give us. This is parent. We might be able to pass in. Or manipulate it. Because going parent.root. These are the props we're sending in. Current, total, pages, ends, start. It's a range. Come on. Give me a bone, give me something. Has anyone marked the issue? Pagination clash. Let's see if there's any issues around pagination. Update pagination path. And to correctly use correct path pagination. You're just missing me, Crazy Kitty, falling into yet another small hole of pain when it comes to pagination. So we have pagination enabled on here, and we remember we have episode number 7. So we're on page number 6 right now. When we want to go to page number 7, what do you think is going to happen? It's gone to episode number 7. So it's because of how it's done these URLs. Like I want it to kind of go page /5 exclusively so it doesn't clash. I'm trying to find a way on how to do that. And I can't. There's no easy one about it. Yeah, another little snag. This one actually is potentially a game-breaking issue, which I need to find a way to get over it, because it'll definitely come into play when I bring over episode 1 and 2, all the early episodes, any number of episodes. Because let's go over to our selection track list episodes, and we scroll down to the bottom, and we go to the next page. See page number 2. We want to retain that. There's no way to configure our page pagination to pick that up, so it doesn't clash. So now I'm just looking through Gridsome issues to see if anyone's flagged custom routing for pagination. Okay, this is exactly what I want. Like that. September last year. So it's in play, and it's definitely an oof. I want to get that oof sound on my key and on my keystrokes. That is exactly what I want. Ooh, has someone made a user own page? Oh. It can't. Really? No, that doesn't make sense. This one doesn't make sense because oof. This one doesn't make sense because that page doesn't exist. Like if I go to page number 4, not found. Unless on this particular person's build, let's have a look at the configuration. Pages, no. Oh, actually, we might actually have something here with this template. So let's have a little test. Templates, and it is going to be a episodes. We'll pass in path, and it's going to be episodes page. What? Yeah, page like that. And our component is going to be our source. It's not templates, it's going to be pages, isn't it? Pages. And episodes. .view. You know what, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm going to restart the server and give that a try. Because that's our routing. If we can get this page to work, I might actually have a little tiny hack for this. Did you mean episode? Aww. Does it have to be? Do I have to? Oh. How about routing? It's a Gridsome custom route. Pages. No, not that one. Don't want it to be a collection. This is so close. This, if I change the episode, it's going to break the world, because it's going to say, "Hey, episode title. Well, we're going to use this page," and it's going to break my episodes page. Page to page. Yeah, I have a feeling this is definitely going to break. Well, yeah, that doesn't work. What about our episode 7? How do you exist? Yeah, full on broken. So that's not a play. Pragmatic file-based. Maybe it's down there. Let's go over to our server. It says create pages and API create page path is going to be a episodes page, and it's going to be page like that. guess we just go D. Is it like that's going to say, hey, we want a number guaranteed, and I want a forward slash on the back of that. Yeah. Actually, no. Let's remove that off. It might have some crazy thing already in there. We want to pass this over to our source pages, episodes.view. Let's give that a try. Okay, so ask and you shall know is asking, so the part left in Express, I access the thing, request body service, and then it says request service name, and gives me a name. How do I access the circled on the right? Oop. Okay. Your input is broken on that. Very much so. So, you're sending across to the server. I see what you're trying to do. What you're needing to do. Input name service like that, name, and this will be value ASD, and then your second one it doesn't exist. Let's say second. I think this might help. You see how we're continuing on the like this is saying this is array and continuing on that. I think that's it's been a while since I've done that because I usually get generators for it. And if that is giving you JIP, you could do it like this. See how we're explicitly marking that. When you submit that, hopefully it comes through as a service and tells it that it's going to be a oh, I see where your price is. Okay, wait. Dot name. I think it. Comes across like this. Price dot duration. Somewhere along those lines. Yeah, the circled part is definitely broken. Because if you wanted to try and access that circled part, it would be, you'd have to go service type, and that it just doesn't feel like it makes sense. It's close, very close, but nobody really uses the open curly bracket in the if you really wanted to, yeah, you could do. You can't. Oh, yeah. If you wanted to, yeah, there is a way. So, in JavaScript, let's go over to our JavaScript land. If you really wanted to do that, to grab that, let's say we want to grab prices, and we have our params, and we want to grab we have to make sure it's a string. So you can't go like, well, on our previous one we can do service.name like that, but because on our const prices we need to go params and use a string to service type in this instance, and then we can go price, and it'll bring back our prices as a string, as each one of those from string like that. So this will bring back an array of 5 and 2 like that, and this will bring back ASD. Yeah, that's if you really must. That's how you do that. But we don't normally use the square bracket as a variable name because it clashes with an array, and it will confuse things. It would be better to convert that to an underscore or a hyphen, or to a Pascal case it or camel case it. Service type equals whatever it is, or service type with a capital T, service hyphen type. Those are all acceptable, but service bracket, you can see my editor doesn't like it, it gets confused. Like these ones are commonly accepted. This one here is a JS standard. This one usually is Rails and yellow. Pretty much anywhere. And this one would be wood. It's difficult to read, that one. Okay. Oh, I was restarting a server a second ago, wasn't I? Yeah, cool. So our episodes are still working. Let's go to episodes root. Okay, so it's still using the old paginator. That's fine for now, but I wanted to check something. Do we have page like that? Not found. Oh, come on. Let's have another little check whether it has. No, definitely doesn't. Oh, I was hoping that works. Unless I didn't restart the server when I got distracted. Because I'm using this. I'm going, yeah, just take that in. Pages API. That should work. So restart the server, run develop. Oh. Let's try. We will get this. We will get this, gang. We will definitely figure this out. Because we did last time. We made our own custom page. Tracks on. Is there any error in the console? Oh, duplicate. Page. That's not expected. The router going nuts. What happens if I just remove that for a second and see? I'm still on the original glass of water. That's finished now. Okay, it's not complaining about that now, because of course I removed this. Let's try again. Yeah, it really hates life. I really hope I don't have to like hard code like that. I really don't want to do that because that's definitely an anti-pattern. Yeah, sometimes I get slow episodes where it's not so on point. Oh, I hate everything about that. But it gives me why you have a little hacky workaround here though? Let's try this page again. How about this one? How about that one? Okay, page 2, 3, 4. Yes, ish. It's a little hack around, but now the other little problem. Let's close this down. See you in a bit. Want to fix that. We can pass in parent. I wanted to experiment with something in our mounted. Once we mounted it, this dot router. Console. I think this dot router. Is it? here, this.root from parent, and we're passing in parent into that. Don't know whether we can get it into there because I want to hijack that parent. Do we have only one instance of parent? Okay. I don't think I can hijack the parent. Getting the current path from that. Yo, Bob Ross RTX. What's your... I like your little avatar. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this one is... Oh, next up, Gridsome. Is there next? 7.8. What version am I on? What's it? Definitely want to check out next. I don't think they'll have all the fixes, but I'll definitely check that out. The bug I'm having is the pagination, and I'm having a very bad... Someone's saying make it custom. Last year. It doesn't. It turns out ours are right about here. And I put specific path within the root path. I thought I didn't need to spin. Enhancement. Oh, come on, have the feature already. Grrr. And someone's doing it like this. Are they wrapping it at all around? No, it's a complete new build. I generally do not want... I don't want to do it, don't want to do it. Render link. The current path and page. Either I wait for that feature to come in. There's really no way about it, really. Annoyingly. Not with this. with this framework, Gatsby pagination path. Does Gatsby have it? Super alien though. Feels so verbose. Oh, they don't even have it either, so I'd still have the same potential problem. Frustrating. Was there any other... Let's go back to our search results, see if someone else... Pagination not found, show links. Configurable pagination URLs. How to paginate JSON file. Someone posts. Bootstrap pagination. Options to remove pagination fields. Child 404. Config. Cycle. So let's see this. Configurable. This is a duplicate. It's been mentioned. So we have two issued. Two of the same tickets issued. Both in the same year. Last year. One in April. One in September. Not. I think here's some configuration is useful. What kind of URL should we be looking for? And then radio silence. And then this one got reopened. This one got opened. Oh, this, I think this is the contributor. He wants to do something like this, but not had time. The pagination links are currently dynamic routes. We're planning to make them all route static. Probably make it easier to implement. Let's have a look. I want to have another look through the Gridsome. Lib, GraphQL, types? No, it's not type. Extensions? It's not extensions. Directives. Paginate, here we go. Don't know what that is. Let's have a look for the whole project. How is it doing it? I'm losing my mind here. I'm losing steam with this particular issue as well. I've just hit a solid wall. And it just feels like you need to take. This is one of the issues. You probably need to take a walk around the block and have a think about, or try something else. What I'm doing now is I'm digging through the code and seeing how internally it does, because looking at the the maintainer of the project, I think it is, you want to do this. So I'm trying to find out how does it do this dynamic route. Might give me some hints to hacking something in. Raw, where? Why? Pager, yeah. Master. Let's try again. Try search again. How about page // And you've got these tests. It's not specifically the test which I'm looking for. Nodes pagination. That seems a bit close. Here. Page. Create. Node. Let's get into areas of the code which I'm not really familiar with. How about resolve it? Is it could it be anywhere in here? Let's type page. My collection. Delta in. How about we do the @pagination? Is it that one? Oh, @paginate. There should be something at least in the code with @paginate. What's this? What's it? Service? Create routed data. If I don't find something in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to have to take a good long break and think about it. We completely smashed our heads into this one. And literally reading over commits to see any hint of how it's implemented and how I can mutate that implementation. Boom. I think that's it. I think right there. Aw, it's not available in master. It's been deleted since. So this is old code I'm looking at. Let's see. Dot page. This might give me a little tiny bit of a hint. I want the exact search. Oh, sometimes you don't like fuzzy search. Come on. It's not going. It's generally not. You generally hit a brick wall with this pagination stuff. It's definitely not entertaining. I'm just going through the commits and the code to try and find any specific hint where the pagination feature is implemented and how I can mutate the code or implement a better solution to make it work how I want it to. I tried hacking it. I do have a small hack. It doesn't feel right. Feels like more work to get my hack to work than it would be to do it properly. Well, to kind of investigate how to make it work properly, because our maintainer of the project, configurable, not this one. The maintainer of the project here is saying he wants to do it like this. So where is this? How can I deal with that and save him time and effort of doing that? That's my my aim. So I'm just digging through, trying to find, what are you? How? Yeah. Sometimes it does take some time to just go offline, headphones in, and you're spiking. You're trying to find. You're investigating a case to then make a request for change, a pull request. And right now, it's the non-fun part is investigating. I want to make a change. I need to investigate how to make that change. And I'm just literally going through everything in the code base, and because it's a mono repo, there's a lot of code. Ooh, here we go. Come across this one on our maybe it's See, this one's very create page query, and we've come across this create page query. No, it's not. It's not the right one. Yeah, so just trying to find a hint. Just throw me a bone, please. And the helper, I'll keep that open. I don't think that's a correct place for it, because this is a configuration to go into the directive if it's possible. Yeah, it is. But for me, when it comes to, of course, streaming, it's not entertaining for you guys to be on a on that screen for 5 minutes. It'd be better for me to kind of end the stream and come back next week. If I can't find any bone, any hints to it where it will give me something of use, and of course we can work through it, then that'll probably be a path, and I'll probably look at it another time. And thinking more for everyone else who's interested on coming back. I'd have to take a walk around the block. It's not like usually these sort of problems. You kind of have to have some sort of clue, and then I'll take a walk around the block on how to do it properly. I've literally walked through every single bit of this code base and I found nothing. Let's have a love Gridsome core. No, it's not that one. Directives. Add. Is it something which is off-site? Graph. QL. It might be something which is in the directive location. It might not be even Gridsome. It might be off, which is in territory which I've not fully picked up yet. Got this field. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, sometimes you get a serious case of tabitis, where you have so many tabs. What are you? What are you? Field. Location adjacent to fragment definition. Here's one. Let's have a look at another directive, if there is one, which there isn't. Ah. Ooh, okay. GraphQL JavaScript custom directive. Example. Give me a very, very quick overview, please. Pass in. Nice. This is definitely something which I could think about. At rest directive. This to args. Okay, so this is where we could implement the args. Let's have a look at this code base. JS example. Move code. Yeah, see, arguments you pass in and then pass it down. Someone's got to consume this though. Page query. There's a connection between a query. Only some. Try have a little. Pages. Nope. Nope, I can't find a hint to it. I think I've got a little hint to like the going into the directive and extending this a little bit if I can. It might give me a decent enough clue. When was this done? This is August 2019. But it's got to take a chunk more time, and it's definitely not productive in time. I got one little bit done. So what we'll do, we're going to start our close down and commit what we've done for today. So let's have a look. See. Selection, Gridsome version 4. What the heck is that? That's a random file. Delete. Move to trash. These are just testing around. Oh, I don't need that. Discard. You can discard those local changes as well. And that one for good measure. And this one. I think this is no longer needed. We could have used that, but we didn't, so don't need that no more. Oh, yep, here we go. This is our little workaround, which I did off stream. The bug fix workaround. So we brought in Moment.js, and then we said to Moment.js we want to support all of these formats of date, time, and then when we see a date in an episode, we're going to parse it to an ISO string, just making sure that it's in the correct format for Gridsome to understand. And that's good for now. The rest of it is a little bit of me spiking around with regards to this platforms and stuff. So I won't commit that for now. It's just a spike. This is required. I managed to get a PR in, but for this plugin, but it's not been the version hasn't been bumped yet, so I manually did it. And I think the rest of the document also wanted to be updated. So let's just stage that and stage that for good measure. So we'll put this as a bug fix, which is the null image. And what was the other bug fix for this one? Staged. Date. Content date issue. We introduced our episode row. I don't want this code here, so let's discard those lines. So episode and episode row has been updated, and this is just me testing around. So let's go for that. Sparkle new commit, which is episode page, and we did all right. It's not terrible, like all track lists. Oh, I want to return our number of pages back to 50. Yeah, there we go. Let's just fix that again. Yep. Episode page with page design. I was working on some other parts of the if you go to the support page, I was adding in a few more bits on that and on my own time. That's why I was doing a lot of testing with this. But I'm not ready to commit that yet. And I required some of that. Let's do this. Which is dummy data update. Let's have a look through our to-do list. To-do. I think we did that. Done. We kind of did that. Total duration done. Copy page, support, continue. Yeah, getting there. If you're using VS Code, there's a real nice VS. What is it? VS Code to do plus. I'm enjoying this plugin. So you can create a file which is simply called to do, and there's a few key commands you can press, like Option S to start it, and Option D to complete it, or Option C to cancel it. and it visually looks nice. I kind of like that. I don't commit them. I don't see the purpose in committing it because it's local. Well, wasted. Time wasted. But yeah, I think it's a nice little tool. Someone's put a great deal of thought into this. This little project. Related projects, bird's eye view projects to do aggregating one. Ooh. I don't know what, like, is a instruction in the marketplace task paper compatible? What's this task paper? Let's have a look, see. Close all to the right. That's pretty. Definitely. Like, I have enough to-do list things, but it looks like something I would consider. That's probably where they got inspired from it. Yeah, it looks like that. Oh, I need to order that pizza now. It's 8:30. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get on with that. This episode was fire. Like, you should definitely listen to this, and the upcoming episode again is fire as well. Ooh, get that pizza. Yeah, we are done. We're closing up shop for today. Yeah, I got absolutely ruined with that pagination issue. Probably spent far too long with it. That pagination issue is going to be a game breaker. There's a hack I can do to get around it. I don't want to. I was able to get a little tiny hack into play. It just didn't feel exactly right. Feels like it needs to be done right, which will take a bit more mental energy. But such as software engineering it is, you sometimes have to contribute back to open source software and do things right. There's a bit of interest on the project to get it done. We spent 20 minutes trying to find any hint where we can actually implement our change, which wasn't very easy, unfortunately. Otherwise, we would be starting that change. Maybe next time. I can have another little look later on after taking a bit of a break, because my water's empty as well, and my reserve bottle is empty because I just was not prepared. But as always, we will continue on next week. I might even do a surprise one over the weekend. Don't know how I feel. There's still lots to do. I think next week, what I will do next week, we'll keep it very fun, and we will implement the player with the timestamps. I think that'll be very fun for us to do next week. So we go to a episode we'll go to an episode like this, and we'll click on a play button. It'll pop at the bottom, start playing the episode, and as it's playing for the episode, we will see after, say, 28 seconds, it'll show the track currently being played. I think that'll be good for us and entertaining for us next week. It'll definitely take a few hours, but I'm pretty sure you want to sit in for that one. As always, do hit me up on the socials just above. If you have any questions about certain things, I'm happy to answer them. And that's it. We'll see you next time. Thank you very much, Crazy Kitty and Hexplanation, for keeping me company on this Wednesday. I hope you have an awesome week. And to everyone else who joined on in, Bob Ross RTX, Asking You Should Know. And I think there was someone else who chimed on in. Lumjacker, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, we're done. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good one.